a lot of different factors that go into buying or selling a home. It can be a little overwhelming, but you're in luck. Hannah Daniel Porter with Dees Real Estate is here to tell us about some of them. So great to see you today.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me again.
Well, you know, we always hear a buyer's market and a seller's market. What are some of the big differences here?
Yeah, so it's all based around supply and demand.
Okay.
So when you're in a seller's market, you have more buyers than you have houses, essentially.
That makes
so
sense.
the sellers are really getting to take advantage of that. They have multiple people trying to get their house. And then in a buyer's market, it's the opposite. So you have a lot of houses available, but not a lot of buyers in the market at that moment. So right now we are in a seller's market. We have been for several years now. You know, that's why we see all this competition of people having multiple offers on things, because we have a lot of people ready to buy and then not so many ready to sell.
Okay, so are homes in today's market selling as quickly as they were, say, maybe this time last year?
So this time last year, I think our days on market, we are maybe up from that 5 days. So it's not a significant increase. So it should encourage sellers that, hey, we're up a little bit, but it's not enough for you to hold your home off the market. It just may take a little bit more time to get that buyer through the door, the right buyer through the door.
The right buyer and the right fit for each home. So do you think we're seeing as many homes on the market as we were this time last year?
Yeah, we are down about 10%, but again, that means we still have 90% as many homes that we did last year, so that's still pretty good odds. And that is even given the fact that the interest rates are up. So we still have a lot of people putting their homes on the market, not as many as last year, but we still do have those available. And we have a smaller buyer pool because of the interest rate. So you have less competition as a buyer right now, which is really nice.
Okay, now let's talk about the prices. Are you seeing that these homes are being listed price under or over?
Yeah, I think that this is actually good news for buyers, that we are seeing homes listed about 6% lower than what they were last year. So homes are a little bit cheaper. Our median home price is still about $140,000 in our area. It kind of hovers and it fluctuates just like any housing market would. But in our area specifically, we are still seeing it pretty similar, but a little bit down from last year around this time, actually.
Okay, so in your opinion, is this a good time to buy or a good time to sell?
I think that it is an excellent time to buy and an excellent time to sell because, like I said, we are still having pretty consistent numbers from last year. It's down a little bit, but it's still pretty consistent. It's not a huge shift. And people are always going to have life changes. People get married, have children, change jobs. They're going to have a home to live in when they do that. So we're going to have sellers, we're going to have buyers, and if you just stick it out, I know it can be frustrating because it's kind of a weird market right now, but we're still having some luck for a lot of buyers out there.
Well, that's encouraging. Okay, now we often see those monthly cost calculators that we see on some of the home buying apps and online sites. How much should we rely on those? How accurate are they?
I think it's like anything you read on the internet. You take it with a grain of salt. They're a good starting point, but you always need to speak to a professional, a lender that can tell you if a home maybe requires flood insurance or if you're going to pay a PMI insurance on it, or there's so many other numbers that can go into it that you really need to speak with the lender, because it would be just horrible for you to look at a home and say, oh, it's only going to cost me this much, but then you get the hard numbers and it's not the same. So always speak with a professional, but again, it's a great starting point to look and begin your home search process. Call a realtor and we can help put you in touch with somebody that can give you those numbers though.
That's a good reminder. So if someone watching today, if they have some more questions or they maybe want to start this whole process, what's the best way to contact you?
You can reach us at 606-329-1700. That is our office number, or you can email us at Hannah@DeesRealtyHomes.com, or even our website, DeesRealtyKY.net.
Well, Hannah, thanks so much for stopping by and sharing this with us today.
I appreciate it.